Is this stuff the one thing you need to lose all of your fat? Let's find out. What's up everyone? Back with another video. I told you we were going to start doing these more informational, fitness focused videos. No more eating videos for the foreseeable future. We are going to be talking today about this. This is a new series I want to start doing called Is This BS? And I want to go through myths or possible myths in the fitness industry and the diet culture to see if any of these are actually real or what the science is behind them and if it actually works. So for today's video, like we said before, we're going to talk about apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is a good one to start with. It's probably the most popular thing right now for fat loss. You could see Dr. Oz talks about it. You could see everyone loves to talk about apple cider vinegar and how it's great for fat loss and this and that. So I've used apple cider vinegar. When I first was trying to lose weight, I was using apple cider vinegar because I found out about it. So I have a good experience with how it works and how you feel on it and everything. So let's first discuss what actually is apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar, it's just squeezed apples and then you ferment them to make vinegar. It's the same you make with any vinegar. So there's nothing really special about that. Let's move on to the next part, the claims. Number one is fat loss. You will always see that it's the number one thing for fat loss, and it will help you shred all this fat because of this, this, and this. That's the number one claim. Number two is going to be acne removal to help you fix your acne problem, remove acne from your body, and make you look a lot better. And the third is teeth whitening, to whiten your teeth for a cheaper way than spending $60 on Crest 3D white strips. Now that we understand the claims, we understand what it is, let's talk about the science behind it. So there's only one major study that I found that said that apple cider vinegar can actually be used for fat loss. This study was done with obese individuals, and they took the apple cider vinegar over a course of 3 months, which is 12 weeks, and they showed fat loss. There was others that got a placebo, but the ones that were utilizing the apple cider vinegar showed fat loss compared to the others. So you would assume, okay, this means that it must work. The problem with this study is that, first off, if you're having an obese individual do anything drastic in their diet to lose weight, there's a near 99% chance they're going to lose any sort of weight. So I wouldn't use obese individuals as your primary pick for a subject. That's the number one issue with that study. The second issue is, over these 12 weeks, they only lost about 4.5 pounds, I think, which 4.5 pounds for an obese individual is how much they should lose in a week. That is so insignificant, the 4.5 pound weight loss, that it's mind-boggling that would even be calculated for someone that's an obese individual. But it technically can be calculated because they are 4.5 pounds on average lighter than they were when they first started. But there's so many other factors that it's not really proven that it's the apple cider vinegar. That one study I will not say is accurate because it has so many falsehoods in it and it has so many issues and all these other things. Another issue with the study is or any study in general, or anyone who talks about it, it's not clear why you're losing weight when you take it. I've heard people say it's hunger suppressing. I've heard people say the enzymes in the mother, which is a part of the apple cider vinegar, helps you burn more fat, like it breaks down fat cells. There's no real clear answer on which one it is. So from what I've noticed when I was using apple cider vinegar, when you take it, it burns your mouth and your stomach with the acid, and it's so disgusting that it makes you nauseous. So when you're nauseous, you're not going to want to eat. So it is technically a hunger suppressant in that terms because you're not going to want to eat when you're nauseous. Which is why I think a lot of people might seem that it's working, because you're either supposed to take it in the morning, which I took 2 tablespoons in the morning. I've also heard you take it sporadically throughout the day. That would really stop you from eating because you're going to feel sick and you're going to want to throw up. But that's also going to make you feel disgusting. Like, I felt so disgusting when I would take apple cider vinegar. It was the grossest thing I've ever done in my life. And I found no real help from it. And the science really doesn't prove anything. Making yourself feel nauseous is not a smart way to lose weight. That's just a good way to have a bad relationship with food. And in that study I mentioned before, everyone gained their weight back anyway. So that fat loss over 3 months, those 4.5 pounds, it means nothing because they just gained the weight back. So suppressing your hunger and having a bad relationship with food is not what you want to do. You need to do it the proper way. For teeth whitening and acne removal, again, since there's no clear instructions on what to do with the apple cider vinegar, I just assumed taking it would do something in your body that would help you burn the fat and do this with your teeth and this and this. I later found out that you're supposed to, one, for the acne removal, put the vinegar on your skin and burn your skin and dry out your skin to get rid of the acne. That could work, but that's burning your skin and you're gonna damage your skin if you do that. So it is highly unrecommended to do that. And for teeth whitening, the acid in it is gonna corrode your enamel in your teeth. So there's no point. You're ruining the enamel in your teeth. You're gonna destroy your teeth. So the teeth whitening and acne, nothing. I got nothing out of that. Clearly my acne's still here, so that was not helpful at all. It's just, do not try either one of those. You're gonna get sick or damage your body, and it's not healthy. So, final verdict on apple cider vinegar. Is it BS? The answer is yes. Apple cider vinegar is probably the biggest BS thing you will ever see in social media, fitness, anything. It is horrible for you. It's disgusting that people think that it's real and that you see products of apple cider vinegar drinks which are just sugar drinks with vinegar in it, and it's gonna make you feel sick and disgusting. I can't even imagine what sugar and apple cider vinegar together tastes like. It must be disgusting. It's now, I've seen it for astronomical prices. This bottle I showed you before, I got for like $2.99 like 2 years ago or a year ago. And this is how much I used of it before I realized that it was stupid, that much. I've seen bottles go for 20 bucks for just being a little bit bigger than that. Just because of the branding, if they put fat loss on it, they jack up the price. It is insane with the things I've seen with apple cider vinegar. So do not fall for its tricks. Do not fall for Dr. Oz's quick fat loss tips. And I've seen that you can drop your dress size by 1 size or lose all this fat and feel more awake. It's crap. None of it's real. It's all fake. If you want the benefits of any semi-benefits of apple cider vinegar, what's your best option? Eat a freaking apple. That's my opinion. That's my verdict on it, and that's what I recommend you all to do. That's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you like this new series. I'm gonna keep this series going now. I'm gonna halt any other series I was doing, and this is gonna be my thing for the next few weeks because I'm very interested to talk a lot about these myths that I just hear everyone talk about and just irks me and gets under my skin. So I've done a lot of these things I'm going to talk about, and some of these things are just myths that I believe and everyone believes their entire lives. So we're going to talk about them, but this is going to wrap up the apple cider vinegar. Remember, it is BS. Don't buy it. It's a waste of money. The true fat loss is caloric deficits and just getting your ass off the couch. Thank you again and have a great day.